The financial world is no stranger to fraud. Criminals are always looking for new ways to exploit the system. One growing problem is the rise of fake pay stubs. These forged documents are used to deceive lenders, landlords, and others. Fake pay stubs are becoming increasingly common. This is due in part to the availability of sophisticated editing software. It's now easier than ever to create realistic-looking documents. The consequences of this type of fraud can be serious. Individuals who use fake pay stubs can face criminal charges. Businesses and institutions can suffer financial losses. In this essay, we will delve into the world of fake pay stubs. We will examine the reasons behind their creation and the impact they have on various sectors. We will also explore ways to detect and prevent this growing problem. The decision to use a fake pay stub often stems from desperation. People find themselves in situations where they feel cornered, with no viable options left. Financial stress can push individuals to take drastic measures. Individuals might feel pressured to present a certain financial image. This pressure can come from societal expectations, family responsibilities, or the need to secure a better future. They may believe that a falsified document is the only way to achieve their goals. Whether it's getting a loan, renting an apartment, or securing a job, the perceived benefits can seem worth the risk. One common reason is to qualify for loans or housing. The housing market can be competitive, and having a higher income on paper can make a significant difference. Lenders typically require proof of income. This proof helps them determine the risk of lending money to an applicant. This is to assess an applicant's ability to repay. Without accurate information, lenders cannot make informed decisions. Individuals with poor credit or insufficient income might turn to fake pay stubs. They see it as a way to bypass the barriers that their financial history has created. They use these to inflate their perceived income and improve their chances of approval. The altered documents can make them appear more financially stable than they actually are. Another motivation is to secure a higher salary or rent a more expensive apartment. The competition for desirable jobs and living spaces can be fierce. A falsified pay stub can mislead potential employers or landlords. It can create an illusion of financial stability and reliability. It creates a false impression of an applicant's financial standing. This deception can have serious repercussions if discovered. However, it's important to remember that using a fake pay stub is illegal. The legal consequences can be severe, including fines and potential jail time. The short-term gains are far outweighed by the potential long-term consequences. It's crucial to consider the risks and seek legitimate solutions to financial problems. Creating a fake pay stub was once a difficult task. It often involved skilled forgers and elaborate methods. However, the digital age has made it much simpler and more accessible. Today, numerous websites and software programs offer templates for creating realistic-looking pay stubs. These tools allow individuals with minimal computer skills to generate convincing documents. They can edit key details like names, dates, and income figures. Some individuals even resort to more rudimentary methods. They might obtain a legitimate pay stub and alter it using scanners and image editing software. This approach, while less sophisticated, can still be effective if done carefully. The ease with which fake pay stubs can be created is a major concern. It contributes to the proliferation of this type of fraud. The housing market is particularly vulnerable to the use of fake pay stubs. Securing a mortgage or rental agreement often hinges on the applicant's income verification. Lenders rely heavily on pay stubs to assess an applicant's creditworthiness. They use this information to determine the loan amount and interest rates. When individuals submit fake pay stubs, they misrepresent their financial situation. This can lead to loan approvals that they would not otherwise qualify for. This practice has far-reaching consequences. If borrowers default on loans obtained through fraudulent means, it can result in foreclosures and financial losses for lenders. This can have a ripple effect throughout the housing market. Section 5. Beyond mortgages, other ways fake pay stubs impact finance. The impact of fake pay stubs extends far beyond the housing market. While many people associate this type of fraud primarily with mortgage applications, its reach is much broader and more insidious. This type of fraud can affect various financial products and services. From personal loans to insurance policies, the ripple effects are extensive and often underestimated. Credit card companies, for instance, rely on income verification to determine credit limits. When individuals use fake pay stubs, they might secure higher credit limits than they can realistically manage. This can lead to a dangerous cycle of debt accumulation. Individuals might find themselves overwhelmed by credit card debt, unable to keep up with payments, and facing severe financial stress. This can lead to increased debt and potential defaults, ultimately harming both the individual and the lender. The consequences can be long-lasting, affecting credit scores and financial stability. Car loans are another area susceptible to this type of fraud. Dealerships and lenders often rely on income information to assess the borrower's ability to make monthly payments. Lenders use income information to assess the borrower's ability to make monthly payments. When this information is falsified, it can result in inflated loan amounts and unfavorable terms for the borrower. Fake pay stubs can result in inflated loan amounts and unfavorable terms. Borrowers may end up with loans they cannot afford, leading to repossessions and financial distress. The use of fake pay stubs undermines the integrity of the financial system. It creates an uneven playing field and can lead to significant financial losses for individuals, businesses, and institutions. It creates an uneven playing field and can lead to significant financial losses for individuals, businesses, and institutions. The ripple effects of such fraud can be felt across the entire economy, eroding trust and stability in financial markets. Section 6. Real-world repercussions, examples of pay stub fraud. The consequences of using fake pay stubs are very real. Individuals caught engaging in this illegal activity can face serious penalties. In one notable case, a New York man was sentenced to prison for using fake pay stubs to obtain over $200,000 in mortgages. The man had created a fictitious company and fabricated pay stubs to support his loan applications. In another instance, a group of individuals was charged with conspiracy to commit bank fraud. They used fake pay stubs and other forged documents to secure car loans at various dealerships. The group defrauded lenders of millions of dollars before their scheme was uncovered. These examples highlight the severity of pay stub fraud. It's crucial to remember that this type of deception is a crime with serious consequences. Section 7. Detecting deception, spotting red flags on pay stubs. In today's world where digital manipulation is becoming increasingly sophisticated, it's crucial to be vigilant when examining pay stubs. Fraudsters are constantly evolving their techniques, making it more challenging to identify fake documents. As technology advances, so do the methods of fraudsters. They use advanced software to create convincing fake pay stubs that can easily deceive the untrained eye. Detecting fake pay stubs requires a keen eye for detail and knowledge of common red flags. It's not just about looking at the numbers, it's about understanding the nuances of how legitimate pay stubs are formatted and presented. One telltale sign is inconsistent formatting. Fake pay stubs often have irregularities in font size, alignment, and spacing that can be a dead giveaway. Legitimate pay stubs typically adhere to a standard format. They follow a consistent structure that includes specific sections for gross pay, net pay, and deductions. They include specific information presented clearly. Details such as the employer's name, address, and contact information should be accurate and easy to verify. Fake pay stubs might have misaligned text, inconsistent font sizes, or unusual spacing. These discrepancies can often be spotted with a careful review. Another red flag is the use of generic language or terminology. Phrases that seem overly broad or non-specific can indicate a lack of authenticity. Legitimate pay stubs often use specific terms and abbreviations related to the employer's industry or payroll system. These terms are usually standardized and familiar to those in the field. Fake pay stubs might contain vague language or incorrect terminology. This can be a sign that the document was not produced by a legitimate payroll system. Additionally, pay attention to the figures and calculations. Ensure that all the numbers add up correctly and that there are no discrepancies. Ensure that the gross pay, net pay, and deductions are accurate and consistent with the individual's claimed income. Any inconsistencies should be a cause for further investigation. Discrepancies or mathematical errors could indicate a fake document. Always double-check the math to ensure everything is correct. Section 8. Prevention is key safeguarding against pay stub fraud. Combating pay stub fraud requires a multifaceted approach. Individuals, businesses, and institutions all have a role to play in preventing this growing problem. One crucial step is to verify information independently. Lenders and employers should not rely solely on pay stubs provided by applicants. They should contact the employer directly to confirm employment history, income, and deductions. Implementing robust verification processes is essential. This includes using background checks, contacting references, and utilizing data analysis tools to identify inconsistencies in applicant information. Educating employees and individuals about pay stub fraud is also crucial. By raising awareness about the risks and consequences of this type of fraud, we can empower individuals to make informed decisions and report suspicious activity. Section 9. Staying vigilant, protecting yourself and the financial system. The rise of fake pay stubs is a concerning trend. However, by understanding the motivations behind this fraud, recognizing the red flags, and implementing preventive measures, we can mitigate the risks. Staying vigilant is an ongoing process. It requires staying informed about the latest fraud trends, adapting security measures, and fostering a culture of compliance and ethical conduct. By working together, we can protect ourselves and the financial system from the damaging effects of pay stub fraud. Remember, knowledge is power, and awareness is the first line of defense.